Welcome to PelviBiz Podcast. I'm Dr. Kelly Alhui. I've grown my pelvic health practice, orthopelvic physical therapy, and now I'm helping pelvic health professionals do the same. Each week, I give you the knowledge you need to grow your practice. Let's get into today's episode. PelviBiz Podcast. Today, I'm going to be going over packages. What most of you guys have a difficult time selling, maybe not understand truly why you should be selling packages, or maybe you're just like, you know what, I can't, it's just too much pressure to even just, try to even put it out there. So today I'm going to hopefully debunk that fear of trying to sell packages and why it's important to try it. So why is it important to try selling packages? It's important because number one, it's going to increase your revenue. It's going to bring stability to your business so that you're not wondering month after month, oh my gosh, what are my numbers? And you're constantly going into your EMR system and looking like, are my numbers good? Who's dropping off? And just trying to be all frantic and driven from a fear base rather than a more settled base of, okay, I know that these people are coming in because they are booking out. Typically people book out, at least for us and how I teach it, is 3 months. So over the next 3 months, it gives you clarity of, hey, this is probably going to be my profit or my revenue coming in. So it's just, that's really, really important. Also, besides that, commitment from the patient, super, super important because it actually will give them the results that they're looking for. If I have a patient that comes in once and then doesn't come back in until like 2 or 3 weeks later, I can probably guarantee you 95% of the time that patient will drop off and not complete the plan of care. I see it time and time again. And think about it. It's the same thing. We can't fault them. It's the same thing with a workout routine. When I'm working out with my trainer and the second that I stop with my trainer, I'm like, oh, I can go another week and not see him because, it was fine. Nothing happened to me last week, so I'll just continue to go without seeing him. Well, the reality is things are happening internally. It's just not causing me a massive problem for the moment. So, we have to have a commitment out of them. So packages actually get them to commit and get them to say, you know what? I'm going to solve my problem once and for all instead of being kind of half in and half out. They really then are in it to win it, which is great. So let me start off by I've done packages many different ways. Let me just state that. And let me start off how I first did them. When I first did packages, I always believed in 12 sessions, and hear me out on that. The reason why is because we know around 6 sessions, people's pain just naturally start to improve and their pain gets better. This is when they want to drop off. Okay. But we know from the science perspective that it takes about 3 months for the actual musculoskeletal system to make gains in the muscle fibers for strength. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to be a rehab professional that only gets them out of pain. To me, that's not why I went to PT school, even though that's what they teach us. I want to get the person back to them going to run and competing and doing like the max sport that they want to do, or doing some CrossFit competition, or being able to run again with their child. Like, I want to truly make a difference in their life. I'm not the person that's going to half-ass it and be like, oh, I got you out of pain, so go bye-bye. Even though that's how we were trained. I'm not blaming anyone. I just think that that's how we were trained. I don't believe in that. I believe that I should get them to the level that they want to get, because we are the most qualified people to do that. And so to do that, I believe that 12 sessions in most conditions, I can get them there. So what we have set up something that's called our signature method. And our signature method I came up with, it's called the LSR method. There's a lengthening phase, that's 4 visits, a strengthening phase, that's 4 visits, and then a return phase, that's 4 visits. It makes it very clear that what we have to do is lengthen the tissue first, then we have to re-educate it, and then we're going to get you back to your sport. So that's how we look at things when it comes to orthopelvic and how we operate. And that's the method that we believe in, because I've literally treated, guys, probably over 10,000 plus clients. And I've used this method the entire time, and I've gotten amazing, amazing results. So I do believe that anyone that comes into our clinic, we can never have those people return to the issues or the problems or the pains that they are having in that moment. It just doesn't happen. Like, we can always help progress them. So because of that, I, decided to do packages for 12 sessions, because that's part of the method that I use. If you don't use that and you feel that your method is good at 6 sessions because that's your belief, then you put your packages at six sessions. If you believe, well, it takes me about 8 sessions, well, then you put your packages at 8. All I know is when I first started out, I was so scared to sell packages, to ask for like $2,000 up front, because I believed it was too much money. So then how can I get someone else to then buy into that when my own belief was it's too much money? And so it scared me. So that's why I would give away like free sessions. Trust me, I know you people that are listening to this are with me on this. Who's giving out free sessions? Probably everyone listening to this right now. It's because we didn't believe yet in ourselves, or we didn't have confidence to say even our price, even for one session. So that's number one, is you got to get over your own personal fear and be like, no, I would pay $2,000 to help solve my problem. If you're listening to this right now and you would say to yourself, you know what, I would never pay $2,000 to have a problem solved, then you are never going to sell packages correctly. You just won't. Because your own belief, you're putting it on someone else's, and you're actually, it's kind of selfish. You're actually not allowing the patient to then get the results that they actually need, because your own beliefs are holding you back. So instead of like focusing on packages and how to sell packages, you actually need to focus on yourself and how you would actually invest and buy something that's $2,000 to help better yourself. That may be personal training for you. That may be hiring a chef. That may be, I don't know, investing in some running program. Whatever that may be, you have to spend first $2,000 on yourself to understand truly how to sell a $2,000 package. I'm just being real. I'm just being 100% real. So again, you put your 6, 8, 12 session package, whatever you want. I just do it for 12 for the science reason, and from what I have discovered in doing this work for now 13 years. Okay. So because of that, we use our method that I talked about. Then I also will use a pyramid. And the fact I have people connect through a pyramid, and I show them that they are here on the lower part of the pyramid. And I have pictures of maybe they're bent over because they have chronic pelvic pain. Maybe they can't button their pants because they have DRA and they want to get their abs back in their postpartum. I have pictures of what it would look like at that stage. Then the higher level we go up in the pyramid, I have different pictures to show them of, like, if it's, leakage with exercise, I have a lady jump roping at the top of the pyramid because that's truly what they want to get back to without leakage. So I have them picture themselves where they're at on the pyramid and then where they need to go. And then on the sides of the pyramid, I have steps of how to get there and then what symptoms that they're also experiencing. Okay. So in the treatment, really showing them, you're right here, patient. Is that correct? Yes, I'm right here. So that they can identify and understand where they're at. Okay, you said you want to get to the top. Is that correct? Yes. So can I get a commitment out of you today that if you're committed to being here once a week, that we're going to get you to the top of that pyramid? How does that sound? Yes, I'm committed to doing that so I can get this leakage problem under control. Okay, great. And then I book them out 12 sessions. That's how I do that. Now, I'm going to back up a little bit. We used to sell packages this way. We would have a whole product list. It wasn't even a list. We had about 8 to 7 products per diagnosis. So leakage had their own product list. Pain with intercourse had their own product list. Hip pain had their own product list. Constipation had their own product list. Chronic pelvic pain had their own list. Okay. With that, we had about 7 to 8 products that we gave away for free. Squatty potty, cups, wands, whatever else. We gave away for free if they bought the package. So if they spent $2,000 something with us, okay, then they got these products. However, the feedback that I was getting from my team is people don't really care about the products. It may have been the way we were positioning it. Maybe we weren't talking about what the products could do for them enough, but they just weren't caring about the products enough. What my team did tell me was the number one word that they kept bringing up is guess what? Take a guess what it was. For those that are listening, take a guess. It was a discount. Of course, everyone wants a good deal. So when people hear packages, they assume that they're going to get a discount, but that's not always the case. So I never gave a discount to my packages until my team was like, Kelly, all they freaking want is discount. They keep using the word discount. So then I finally said, fine, let's give them a discount. If that, you have to listen to your market. If that is what the market is saying and that's what they want, then let's use those words and let's then make sure that they get a discount. So I then go and give a discount to $100 off the entire package. So I will take, let's just say the package is $2,000. Then for 12 sessions, the package is $1,900 for 12 sessions. So I'm giving $100 off of the whole entire package. Now, that being said, we do not promote the package on the first visit. It is too overwhelming for the patients. It's way too overwhelming. Okay? We promote the package on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or 5th visit. So they have an opportunity for the next 4 sessions to get a package. And all we do is just subtract 100 off of that price. And that's the package price. Okay? So they get a discount and then they can, come in. Now, if they buy the package today, this is very important. If they buy the package today, they get a free massage and they get a free cut at a hair salon. Okay, that creates urgency for them to actually want to buy the package right now. And it also gives them an added bonus to where they're doing some kind of self-care, which is also going to calm their nervous system that they don't have to actively be involved in, that it's going to benefit them because it makes them feel good. So it's a win-win situation. So when it comes to packaging, to summarize this, it is, again, very important to sell packages. Packages are huge because it will really bring the company stability, and then it will also get the patient to commit. And the number one thing that us therapists want is results. We want the outcomes of our patients because it also makes us feel good. And it's like, wow, our thing, our craft that we work for 7, 8, 9, 10 years, whatever it may be, has truly does help people. And that's just like the best feeling in the world when you're truly impacting and helping people. So if you guys truly want commitment and you guys truly want the results and you want your patients to, be your biggest cheerleaders, then you have to sell packages. I think the biggest thing stopping anyone that's listening to this right now is that you yourself is in the way because you would never spend $2,000 on yourself for your own self-care. You'll spend it on an iPhone though. Isn't that interesting? But you won't spend it on yourself. So until you go out and spend that on yourself, then selling packages is going to be very hard for you. I consider myself a business and life coach. Are you ready to live the life of your dreams as an entrepreneur? If so, let's chat. See the episode notes below and go ahead and book a call. See you all.